thousands of homes are burning. What picture do you have in mind while hearing the sentence? Probably not this one. Refugee camps are often unnoticed, invisible cities, although they sometimes reach really large populations, as here in Bangladesh, where a fire is taking the homes of thousands of refugees. So let's pay some attention today to those camps and look at the biggest in the world, who's there, why, and for how long. Let's start with Satari. About 80,000 Syrians live here in Jordan, only 6 kilometers away from the border to Syria. Those fled the civil war in their home country, which started in 2011. A ray of hope for the residents. Of the people living in Zatari, more than 18,000 children go to school, while 13,000 adults have a work permit. For the next one, we'll have to change the scenery. The Nyaruguzu refugee camp is in Tanzania. It was set up in 1996 when the first Congo War broke out. Certain residents have lived here all their lives, because even later, many people stayed in the camp without returning. Also because the east of the country never really stabilized. In 2015, more than 100,000 people from Burundi also came. They escaped the unrest following a failed coup attempt against President Nkurunziza. Today, around 150,000 people live in Nyaruguzu. That would make it one of the biggest settlements in Tanzania. Also, two of the largest gatherings of people in the country are the Kakuma and Dadaab camps in Kenya. More than 400,000 people live in both of them. Both were established in the early 1990s because of civil wars in neighboring countries. Kakuma mainly has people from South Sudan, while Dadaab, on the other hand, has people from Somalia. Kakuma has some stories of hope. The footballer Aver Mabil was born in Kakuma, and he is currently competing for the Czech Championship while already winning the one in Denmark. Also, students from Kakuma have regularly outperformed the Kenyan averages. There are also plans to close the two camps because Al-Shabaab fighters are said to have infiltrated. However, the High Court of Kenya forbid it. The people who land in Bidi have also fled the conflict in South Sudan. Until 2017, it was the largest refugee camp in the world, and it's one of the biggest human settlements in Uganda, which is praised for its policy with refugees. The approximately 270,000 refugees receive food parcels and water canisters. They also get a small piece of land with materials to build a shelter. That makes the city very big. By foot, it takes 2 days to go from one end to another. However, the largest refugee camp is Kutupalong in Bangladesh. 800,000 people live there, mainly Rohingya. They are classified as the most persecuted minority in the world and fleeing from Myanmar. This is because the group has been persecuted since the 1970s. In 2017, genocidal attacks on the Muslim minority in Rakhine led to mass exodus. Kutupalong has been in the headlines repeatedly recently as a fire left thousands homeless, but the refugees also face many other challenges like the monsoon that causes widespread floodings and damage to shelters. So maybe your home will look a little bit more comfortable this evening. If so, and if not, have a nice evening, and remember,